Hello everyone and welcome to Rull's Kitchen. Christophe Rull here, a professional chef and a cast member of the famous baking show Bake Squad. I am a French born from south of France and came to US to live the American dream. This YouTube channel was created for all of you around the world with one main goal in mind, is to share one recipe at a time and to create joy on your dining table. And if you follow Rull's Kitchen, there is no reason to fail. So today we are going to make a beautiful golden brown apple fritter. Are you ready? Put your apron on and let's get started. Alright, so let me introduce you to our ingredients. The first things we're going to do is to make our apple fritter batter, which I can call it a beignet dough. So this recipe will work for apples, but you can be really creative and put any kind of fruits. If you like to have bananas or pears, or during summertime, there is a lot of stone fruits that are available. That recipe will be really versatile and you can use it for different fruits. Today, we are going to make apple fritters. So for the batter, only 5 ingredients. We have our flour, our sugar, or baking powder. The baking powder will help the beignet or the fritter to rise a little bit more. Then we have our eggs and our milk. Let's get started. So the first ingredient we're going to put is our flour. Voilà. Then our sugar. And our baking powder. And once our dry ingredients are mixed together, we can add our milk. Then mix, mix, mix. And then we add our eggs one at a time. Don't forget to scrape the bowl, always. So this avoid the batter to have lumps down the road. So you always want to scrape all around the bowl to make sure you have a nice and smooth batter. And then we mix until everything is combined together. So now our batter is ready. There is no lump. It's really smooth. Perfect. And now what I'm going to do is to take my batter, put it in the cooler, and start to prepare my apples. Alright, so now that my batter is ready and is resting in the cooler, it's time to peel the apples. So those beautiful apples are actually coming from my garden. I'm lucky enough to have a couple apple trees, and I was wondering what I'm going to do with all of those apples. So might as well doing this tutorial for all of you, apple fritters, and then we're probably gonna eat this with the family once the video is recorded. But always really important in order to have your apple fritter even better and that tastes like you never had before. There is one little trick that I want to show you, and that's gonna make your apple fritter even better. Are you ready? Bear with me. And now I can guarantee you that the apple fritter is gonna taste much, much better. Alright, so the way that I'm peeling the apple is I go in one side around it like this. Okay. And then on the other side, voila. And then I can just peel my apple just like that. Voila. Okay. Okay, so the way that I'm cutting the apple is I'm taking my apple and I cut it in half. Voila. Then in half, and then I'm cutting this way. So I remove the seeds this way. So then I'm going to do this for all the apples. Okay. Okay. But because I don't want to bother you with me cutting apples for the next 10 minutes, we're gonna go fast mode. Voila, now our apple already, and you know what I was thinking as I was cutting them, that that will be amazing to eat our apple fritter with a salted caramel sauce. All right, so now I'm going to cut the apple in a small cube and mix it to my batter. So let's make some cubes. Voila, so I'm going to cut some pieces like this. Voila, so now our apple are cut. I'm going to try one piece first, and then I'm going to mix it with my batter. All right, so now I have my batter ready, and apple is pretty much 50-50. So this recipe calls for 500 grams of batter, and for 500 grams of diced apple, I'm going to mix everything together. And then delicately you mix the mix and the apple. I want to eat it already. So you want to mix the apple really nicely until all the apples are well coated with the apple batter fritter. So now that everything is mixed together, I'm going to put it on the side and then starting to heat up my oil. All right, so I have my apple batter that is ready. My oil is at 350 Fahrenheit. I do have my plate with a paper towel to absorb the extra oil once the apple fritter will be fried. And then, of course, my little platter to receive those beautiful apple fritter. Red scoop over here, and scoop the apple inside the oil. Those apple fritter smell so good, guys. You have no idea. I mean, look at this. All right, so now my apple fritter are baked and they have a nice golden coloration. It's time to take them out. Wow, really good. All right, and now our apple fritter are nice and deep fried. I'm going to put, oh la la, the last touch, the little powder sugar over here. Not too much, huh? Not too much. Voilà. A little bit of powder sugar. Okay, so let's try it now. It is absolutely delicious. And this is it, everyone. This is how to make a beautiful golden brown apple fritter. Something really easy to do at home and that you can share with your friends and family. If you enjoy this video and you want to see more, do not forget to subscribe and to hit the little bell so you can be notified each and every single recipe. Until then, au revoir and see you next time.